Hey everyone, this is Avinash back with another video. In this video, let's discuss something AI can't do it in text to image category. So to understand what AI can do in general, like what is the capacity, we also need to understand what it can't do so that we'll not just do spend so much energy on something that AI can't do. No matter how perfect you are at few things, right now in May or June 2023, AI can't do few things. So these are those. So in this segment, we'll address the limitations of AI in the field of text to image generations. Despite AI's remarkable progress, there remains areas, particularly with the complex artistic styles and abstract concepts, where it all falls short. Understanding these constraints is vital for realistic expectations and effective prompt engineering. I'll help you navigate these challenges to optimize your interaction with AI systems. Note: keep in mind that world of AI is rapidly evolving. The limitations I am mentioning today could be addressed with the software update tomorrow. So this information is based on my experience up to now, and if something is working out by the time you're seeing this video, that's great. So AI models often stumble when asked to make letter words or longer text that can be read easily to look right in pictures. It's a task that requires an intricate understanding of typography, language structure, and spatial distributions, which AI system at this point may not flawlessly execute. Right? AI can understand your faces, objects, things in the world perfectly, but still not perfected the typography, language structure, and spatial distribution yet. The reason is letters and typography is much more complex than understanding your face and the structure, the nose, the distance of each part of your each part in your face makes your part make your face unique. And there are only limited number of ways that a face can be created. Like there are like maybe 100 or 200 different ways, but then when it comes to typography, there are like millions of letters in the world in the different languages, and everyone writes differently, thousands of fonts. It's not that easy. So that's one thing you need to keep in mind. Even if you generate a book cover or logo, it will generate an unwanted text with spelling errors. So now it's your responsibility to take out that letters out, edit it out with a different software by taking that image or the icon part of it. So yeah, capturing the intricacies of human eye in an image is challenge for AI as of now. But with the mid journey, it's getting better. But as of now, it's still not great yet. The small details in color, shape, on how things look and feel can sometimes be lost or not shown correctly. While softwares like Midjourney or Stable Diffusion can generate practically perfect human or animal faces, however, you have to take several attempts until you find some eyes that look coherent. Hands. AI systems frequently struggle to correctly portray the complexity of human hands because hands are also little complex. The small and special thing of having five distinct fingers is often not noticed by AI. Sometimes you might find an image of hand with only two fingers, or on the contrary, an image overly populated with index and ring fingers. That's fine. This issue has been observed in advanced AI systems such as DALI and Stable Diffusion. But after the launch of version 5 model in Midjourney, it is so much better. It's efficient to generate human hands and legs perfectly. So transparent background images. If you would like to generate something like PNG image with transparent backgrounds, AI is not the answer yet. Sure, you could first generate image and then remove the background manually from the third party tool, but the results might not look like it belongs there. So multiple objects with different attributes. When AI has to create images from text prompts involving several objects with unique traits, things can get a bit tricky. The AI might stumble trying to match each object with its specific attributes, especially if the objects are complex or unusual interactions. Right? Imagine if you ask AI to create 18 different robots in the single picture and describe 18 different robots in the single prompt. No matter how big of a language, big of a model, diffusion model that a text to image thing is, it might stumble. So for two, three, four, five objects or people in the image, it can do better job, but yet it's not great in terms of giving you 15 different objects or people in the video. So you need to be aware of that. Sometimes this can lead to errors or odd images because AI struggle to understand how different elements and their properties relate to each other. Practically, when the combinations of or sequences are not ordinary. Got it? So it can create creatures in a different way, and this especially happens with stable diffusion a bit when you're a starting stage, and it happens with DALI too. Spatial awareness and compositions. Diffusion models sometimes struggle with understanding the space and arrangements of objects. For example, when I asked for a red cube on top of blue cube, the AI didn't quite get it right, as you can see on the screen. So this used to happen with a lot of things. Midjourney got it right, but still happens with basic stable diffusion models and DALI. Then when I asked it for a red sphere on a blue cube, the AI got just confused as a fifth grader being asked what 18 into 5 is. So, grasping spatial relationships and creating well composed images can be challenging with few of the text to image models. While Midjourney and very there are few models that are excelling here, but not all of them yet. So, censorship enforcements with the rise of generative adversarial networks, which are also known as GANs, we have realized the censorship is a significant aspect of AI. We will we will need another session to fully explore this topic, but the main issue here isn't censorship itself, but how it is applied. It's logical for AI to prevent the it's logical for an AI to prevent the generation of explicit or harmful content. However, it doesn't make sense for an artificial intelligence to have a list of words it's not allowed to use. This is one of the more challenging aspects of interacting with AI systems that we'll need to navigate carefully. List of banned words in AI. So, gore, a term referring to imaginary involving deformed bodies, severed limbs, blood, violence, detached body parts, animals, cannabis, and some stuff like that. So, related term includes blood, bloodbath, blah 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 blah. So, these are the words. It will have a document attached with it where we'll mention all these related terms. So most of these terms are in Midjourney and DALI. These two models are very, very kind of strict in terms of censorship, whereas stable diffusion is not very strict. You can still get few of the things that are restricted by other two or three big players. So not sure about Adobe Firefly yet because it's just few days ago that was released. Need to explore them, but I'm sure even Adobe will have super high level of restrictions because it's a publicly traded company and it will have a lot of pressure from the government and stuff like that. But whereas Stable Diffusion is an open source model, so usually in the open source models the censorships will be little less. And so yeah, there are like so many different terms and banned words. These are like very few. We'll have a detailed document signed, attached below, maybe in a day or two after uploading this video, and you can just avoid those words so that you know you'll be on the right hands. So I guess that's it for this, folks. Let's see you on the let's see you I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.